Hi, I'm Pastor Neil, and I want to share some news with you. Actually, I expect a lot of you, maybe most of you have heard this news, but I don't think everybody. And it's this. Just recently, our congregation made a decision as a church to proceed with next steps to get another pastor, a second pastor to work alongside me, preferably a young guy, right out of seminary. That's the idea, but we'll have to see. But that's very, very exciting news to go for. Now, why is that? Things are going very well here at St. James Lutheran. Things are thriving in many, many ways. I won't go over them all. You can just see what's going on. But having said that, there are some big holes in our ministry. Let me mention a couple. We've not had a high school youth group here at St. James since 2020. That's a long time. And especially for this church, which in the past, many of you will remember, has had a famously great youth program. Well, we don't have a high school youth group, and neither do we have a serious ministry among college age or career age people. We sure could. There's lots of contacts, but we don't have that. But we could. Imagine the difference a young pastor could make it, and that kind of thing, and many other things. But this isn't just about young people. Another pastor would split the preaching with me. That would free up just a ton of my time to do what? Well, there are other holes. How about among our retired people? We don't have Bible studies much there. We don't have many socials or groups that they could go to and gather their friends to. We don't have any of that, or very little of that going on. And we could also in the area of caregiving. So many people are willing to be caregivers. There's all kinds of levels that can happen at, but it needs training and coaching. It needs leadership from a pastor. My time would be freed up to provide that. These are some things. There's more attached to this video. There's a little document I put together, a rationale for a second pastor. You can get more on that if you choose to. But that's where we're going to go. And you can see clearly, I think, the benefits of having another pastor. There's a challenge in this, though. And what is it? To get another pastor costs a lot of money to support him and his family. Thank you, God. We have this new parsonage number 2, Ed Spear calls it. Thank you, God, for that. That puts us so far ahead, but still, there's salary, there's benefits. It costs a lot of money. And this is a challenge for our church. So to have this go from a great dream to reality, what we need to be able to do is to plan and forecast what kind of offering will be coming into the church to support this. You may or you may not know, all the money that we have comes in through the offering. That's where the money from the church comes from. To be able to plan and forecast that is important. Now, there's so many people who give generously to our church, but here's the thing that happens. Quite a number of people, and you understand why they would do this, they give when they're here, and if they're not here, they don't. Makes a certain amount of sense, kind of like going to the movies. When I go to the movies, I pay for a ticket. If I'm not going to the movies, I don't buy a ticket. But the result of that is that our offering is up and down, up and down, up and down, difficult to plan and forecast. So what we're asking people to do is find a way, and we're going to suggest a way, to give more consistently and regularly. How? By automating their giving. This is how Carol and I and many other families do it. We have our offering come straight out of our bank account to the church every single week. And you can easily do that. We automate other kinds of giving in our lives. Lots of people do. If you've got a mortgage, that's automated. If you've got a car payment, you automatically pay that. Even Netflix, It tends to be that we automate the giving. That's important. Well, this is pretty important. The church is important. And it would be so helpful if we could get, ideally, everybody to automate their giving. So this is what I'm asking you to do. If you would pray and make a decision about what it is you'd be able to give regularly and consistently. And then there's going to be then we're going to automate that. Connected to this video, there'll be a link to our giving page on our website, and the instructions are real easy to follow, and you can set it up just like you set up other payments. If you would do that, that would just be extraordinarily helpful and give us a solid basis for moving ahead to make our dream a reality. God bless you, and thank you for watching this.